Beckman. I was born and raised over in Mountain View, Los Altos area. And back about 2 years ago, I was working at Oracle, and I had 11 states, and I had some problems with my health. So 2 days after I turned 50, I went ahead and I had heart surgery. They put an implant monitor. After my surgery, I was in recovery, and a gal came in and gave me a piece of paper and said, "Mr. Ekman, go ahead and put this in your wallet, and hopefully somebody will find it." And the only words I heard was "hopefully." And I said, are they going to know that I'm going to have a monitor, or the papers there? She goes, "Well, somebody will look for it." And it's, thanks. Asked her if she had a pen, started writing down some notes. My doctor came in, yelled at me, and said, "No notes, you need to be off of work." So now I might hit the deck. If I do, I have my card. And so what I did was I redesigned the card. And I put a picture of your blood type, all your information on the back and front, and I did a color code. My 12-year-old daughter at the time said, "Why don't you use red, yellow, and green?" So red is high risk, which means you could have a device, you could be a diabetic, you could have a certain allergy that can kill you. Yellow is medication, you're on a certain medication, means slow down, caution. And then green is you're good to go. I also coached at the time at Archbishop Medi Lacrosse, and also at Sarah for a year. So as a coach, I'm looking around, and because of the technology fields that we've all been in, there was really no standard when it comes to about the 5 places. So I was able to get an okay and take a class at the USF, and part of my research paper was on emergency standard. And so I want to talk to you about that. So from the card, which we have, we also have an app. And go ahead. So on the app, it's called ICE Standard. And after you download the app, we recommend that you put it on the first screen on the left-hand corner. And then you put your information in. As you fill out the forms, it changes just like on our card, the 3 colors. And then the beauty of what we did, because I've been in technology for a while, and I had my team from IBM and some of the other places I've worked. If you have a password protected on your phone, we were able to go in the front layer and design for it to pop up on your lock screen, so that they can see if the first-time responders can get a baseline for triage. So they can see if you're red, yellow, or green, and that way they can assess the situation. And it was humorous because I was listening about the city, about if there's a disaster. And so the next step, what we've done, is we have the cards, we have the app, and now we put it into cloud. Back in 2007, I bought the domain name highabovetheclouds.com. So now if you're an employer and you have your employees, you'll be able to put your information down in the cloud, where when FEMA comes, or the disaster teams come, they can go through the satellite, log into a portal, and find out how many people they have in the building and what their status is. Right now, a lot of the thing is Big Brother, intrusive, the HIPAA laws. What we've done is if you don't want to tell them what medicine you have, what condition, you put "call my doctor" in the field. It turns it red, yellow, or green. You have that. But also they give you, you'd be given them the name of who to call and who they can contact. So we've done the first app. The app is free. It's going to be free. It's going to be free for the iPhone, which is shipping today. It's been going. It's the #1 app, 5-star rated. And so far it's lots of downloads. The second one is we've been on Android. That came out a couple months ago. That's about a 4.5 rating. It's still going good. And then we're coming out with Win 7 and BlackBerry. The first generation is free. Second generation is going to be add-on apps. And this is where you come in. And this is where Sam Leon, who's the founder of Aloha Mobile, and also Alvin Lau, who's the co-founder. They have a really great positioning GPS software. And so what I'm going to do, I just got back from MIT, and I've talked to some other local app developers, is we're going to allow developers to take our code, build off of it, add to it another function of 9 different industry sectors: healthcare, wellness, nutrition, education, and be in the first part of here, in the first screen of the iPhone and any of the other apps that we recommend to be in there. we'll have a tab where it's going to have a directory with our partners and also our branding. So if you're an app developer, you want to build apps, you build it, you maintain it, we market it, we have it underneath our nonprofit, we'll do PS announcements on it for you, and we'll go ahead and get it out there for you for distribution. You'd be one of 600,000 app developers, or you'd be with us, which is not a bad place to be in the front to the left-hand corner if you're helping people. So, and then we partner, and those apps obviously will be 99 cents or whatever price that we come up with. So with that, I want to show you an example of how we have a partner and what they've done with our app using it for the front end. So I'll turn it over to Alvin and Sam.
Great. Well, good evening, everyone. We're very pleased to be working with, in case of emergency standard. Like Joey said, they built this platform which will enable app developers to be in that upper left corner for mobile safety apps. We want to show you something today, which is a prototype app that we've been working with Joey's organization. I'd like for you to imagine for a moment an elderly person, perhaps a family member. All of a sudden, that person suffers a heart attack, and he needs an ambulance quickly because every minute counts. Luckily, he has this app, this emergency beacon. Think of it as your personal OnStar. Let me tell you how it works. With just 2 button presses, he can summon an ambulance instantly.